Last time on Persona 5 Royal. I am feeling the burn! It is there in my arm places! Oh my goodness!
I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together.
Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, yes! Oh boy.
What the?
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Let's do this, senpai!
Yes! I love the smile! It's so good! Greetings, my beautiful viewers! I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. So as you know, last time we caught up to the future times, and therefore, now is the time. Now is the time for us to watch a lot of cutscenes! Oh boy. I debated skipping this. Like... Oh, whoops! Oh shit, I actually did. That didn't happen. I didn't accidentally skip that. Nope, nope, not at all. Nope, you're just crazy. Nope, oopsie. I am on all the drugs.
Guess the drug was too strong.
Oh god.
Wake him up.
Ah! I feel like this is a violation of my rights. Hello, camera. Hello, sir.
No dozing off.
What? Why not?
You still don't get it, do you?
Oh no, I'm very aware.
Give it up!
Oh, fuck me!
Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot?
How am I... What is in me?
Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
Of course not.
So, you're not that dumb.
I am not.
Which is good. Because we get to take as much time as we need.
Oh!
Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
Well, I mean, I wasn't enjoying every second of it. Oh, I know my place. My place is to fuck up you guys and, like, everything you're doing. Ow.
Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
No!
I see. I need your hand to sign this, bud. I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Okay, when are you gonna do that? I mean, quite literally, you just broke the law in several different ways. I wrote the protagonist! Oh, that would be funny. I know this is a rehash of everything we've seen before.
Excuse me, but this area is off.
I just stopping here for just a second because, you know, I know this is a rehash of everything we've seen before, but I mean, like, it's been a long time since we got to this point, and I didn't feel like skipping it, so.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor sign Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
Fuck you!
thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
Yeah, you promised it to her. You didn't expect her to be alive by this point.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Yeah, we know that he's in bed with, like, you know, all these assholes, so, you know, it makes sense now.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I have been rambling for hours.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate.
Oh, thank you.
Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present.
Thanks, I guess.
The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
I plan to.
The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
I will. Very enthusiastic.
I see.
The Casino of Jealousy, I'm guessing is what it says there.
So that's what led to your ending up here.
Yep.
What a disappointing end to the hero of justice.
Oh, don't worry, it's gonna be a lot more disappointing later. I don't know why I said that. That's not what I wanted to say. Oh, the drugs is still in my systems.
I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes.
Yep.
There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though.
What's that?
Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
Oh, that would be nice. What do you want?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you.
Oh, her desire to win isn't completely gone.
Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now.
Well, we did change your heart, but without stealing your treasure. We did it a bit differently than you're thinking.
You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence.
I don't think I did that much!
You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case.
That's a lot of people!
Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves.
You got it.
First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura.
Oh, you trying to drag Best Girl down?
The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
No. I was gonna say never heard of him. I'm like, no,
You
she knows
won't
that.
Sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves.
Of course you would! Did you not listen to the part about the talking cat?
Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid?
My cat!
Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time, are you gonna convict my cat? I mean, like, I don't feel like... Can they do that? Future Brandon, look up Japanese laws and see if they can convict cats. Thank you, Future Brandon. I'm very sorry. That was a dick move. I know, I'm sorry!
You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
There were no such people!
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in?
Oh yeah, I am about to die.
Let's discuss one other person. Goro Akechi.
Ah, yes, let's.
There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
Not Akechi.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
It's wrong.
Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who's made wrong choices.
Really? You call this justice?
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Saving others.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
I know. What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still...
Ah, the drug's finally wearing off! Oh my god! I can think clearly!
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
Okay. I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then.
Yep, the flashback moments!
It was our conversation about pancakes, right?
Yep.
There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Yep.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
Don't you want to win?
Huh? What are you getting at?
Oh, playing to her nature is perfect. I love it.
That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room. That's right. If I remember right.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening?
Oh yeah.
Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Why did you come here?
Why? Because this is my job. Don't ask me such odd questions. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you.
I need to go, but let me ask you something else.
There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. That's right, there's something I need to do.
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over.
Yep.
It's all up to you, leader.
You do it, Morgana! Alright.
Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
I want to make a deal with you.
Yes, very well. Go on.
Okay! Awesome!
If you
Oh!
know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
Good! Just don't hit the table! What did the table ever do to you? That right there.
Do you mean this phone? It's yours, isn't it? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready.
Oh my god, I love her! Futaba is best girl, I don't care what anyone else says. Kasumi is new best girl, but dear god, polygamy is a thing they should allow in these games, and I would have both of them if they would have me.
Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Okay. Show it.
That's right. I'm sure Makoto and the others told you about it. We need to show it to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Show it to the true culprit.
The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that run, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me.
I'm
Who am I
trying!
supposed to show this to?
Not a teammate.
Not a teammate? My god. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Of course I am! The one who is not a part of our team, Goro Akechi! You need to trust me!
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it.
I can!
But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go.
Take the phone and give it to him, please! Otherwise I will die.
This will be my last involvement with this case.
Not exactly!
Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too, one. I'll
Aw.
place my bet on you.
Yay!
I just need to show him the phone, right?
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. I feel as if Sai finally understands me. Oh!
I am thou. Thy bond. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment.
Judgment!
In thee, infinite power.
Power! Maximum penetration! Do you know who I am? Who I can? Do you know who I am? They call me Judgment Boy. We have done it.
All right.
I can now fuse Satan!
I'll be going now.
Take the phone! Take the phone, goddammit!
What good will this do, though?
It will save me!
Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
Why? God, you're clearly broadcasting, bro!
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God.
Not a teammate.
You're referring to him, aren't you?
Of course I am.
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Oh, I love it because in that moment they both entered the metaverse and neither of them knew it! Ha ha! Like, Akechi picked up on it a little bit.
Foolish woman.
See, there's the Light Yagami expression, man.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you...
Did he not notice the
I owe
lack
you
of
for
blood?
all of this. Thanks.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Really? Guns don't normally smoke that much. Oh, there's the blood.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Damn. Oh. Interesting how he's so confident.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name.
Haha!
Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance.
Yeah, right. I know for a fact that that is not true. They relied on him for a lot of decisions, but they're not as broken as... Like, what I like is that they made themselves appear to be broken without him. Like, they did a really good job of tricking Akechi. I love it.
I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
they will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Oh.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be.
They're tying up all the loose ends.
Even me. God damn it.
Why would you not think that that would happen?
Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Of course they know you have it!
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Yes! Put me in a bag and put me in your trunk, it'll be fine! Ah, and that was her coming out of the metaverse.
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
She's smart, I like her! And the guard is like, I know how powerful of people I'm dealing with! I am not gonna take this chance!
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group.
My god, really?
The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. To think that the one behind all this is just a minor. Considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Of course they are.
Well,
Oh, I love how he's looking at running shoes.
look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
He can't, though. He wants to, but he can't.
Continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
Oh, man.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery.
Oh, man.
Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example.
Oh, boy.
You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
He didn't.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now.
Oh, fuck you.
That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything.
Oh, you would be surprised.
Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world.
Yeah, and throw them with the people you don't
So
expect.
you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
And I love how, like, when I first got to this point, I was convinced I got the bad ending. I was convinced I got the bad ending. But then this happens.
You're shitting me. We got him.
Ha ha ha! Like, when that happened, I was like, oh yeah!
It would seem as though you have been killed.
I have? When did that happen?
Why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom.
Of course it was.
What a tremendous plan.
Thank you, Igor. I'm happy you approve of my plan.
How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
For the audience! First time I sensed something was off. It was during the school festival.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then.
And here it is.
It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
We can't trust him.
My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
Let's do some research. I like that.
Yeah, that was my plan too.
Yes, cat friend, you are on top of it.
Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away.
there's something else we want you to look into.
And the memories returned!
One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
You can do it, Futaba!
I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan.
Why am I not in on this plan?
Perfect.
Why could you say it to me too? Keeping it secret?
Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
Okay. Oh! Saba's gonna do something badass! I love her! Oh, I wonder if it'll be okay. I'll be fine.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait!
I love Futaba so much!
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
Ha ha ha.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet.
Nope.
There are still things that must be done.
My memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. He left none the wiser. They distorted his cognition. I love it. I love it. Oh, that was so good. I enjoyed it so much. We finally hit the climax. Oh, we're at the climax of the story, guys. I made it to the 21st. I heard they arrested one of the Phantom Thieves. No way! I didn't expect him to commit suicide. He's a murderer. He deserved to die. Oh, fuck you. We can finally breathe easy now. He killed himself, huh? I guess we'll never know his motivation. I think that you'll find out sooner rather than later. I'm exhausted. Feels like my consciousness is about to fade away.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Yeah? Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? Memories I thought were gone are starting to come back.
Are you listening?
Yes! I am! What were we talking about?
Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns.
Of course. I mean, that should be obvious.
His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time.
Yeah, of course it was.
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac.
Yeah.
Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
Not exactly.
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity.
Yeah, these people obviously won't let anyone else have, like, you know, have any inkling that they've, you know, of course, fucked over the entire country. So, yeah, they'll kill anyone who gets in their way. They don't care who they are.
The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it. So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way.
Indeed there is!
A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me.
It was a huge gamble, but it fucking worked.
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes. We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
Oh.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
I'm alive!
Hey, you big bastard.
Hello, friends! I missed all of you. It feels like months since this whole adventure started.
How have you been?
Not good. They beat the shit out of me. I heal fast, though. There's no injuries on me now. I mean, I died. I love that. Ghostly. Oh, God. I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
I joke to hide the terror.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
And it's good to see you all as well.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Yeah.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe.
I've been doing that, yes.
It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
There's no time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
Yeah, we probably should.
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? see. So you guys were going up against someone else.
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi messed up.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
He underestimated the Phantom Thieves.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
No.
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
Pancakes.
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
I love how we're trying to explain this to Sojiro, but he just don't get it.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
And the thing is that, like, the reason that this worked, and like Akechi screwed up without even knowing it, because of the fact that he would not have, like, you know, like, he probably didn't even think about the whole pancakes thing.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Yep.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that.
Nope.
That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
Which we did.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act!
No, it's like you're adorable like that, though.
After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. Public security questioning will occur on the first day.
Yeah, we know that already.
Is this for real?
Yes, it is for real.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
But luckily that guard GTFO'd.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Yep.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
That brings back memories.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
It was a great idea. It was reckless. We had to trust it. It was a great idea, honestly.
Yeah. It's good we have her heading up our operations.
Yep.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi. But I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all.
Nope. But after talking to her, I'm pretty sure her palace will disappear on its own. Because having a change of heart doesn't mean, like, they didn't force her to have it, she had it herself, which is very different.
I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us. We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
Oh.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
Yep.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this.
Yep.
But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
It seems like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about how... Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
Oh, me? No, no, no. Yes, definitely 100%.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I mean, I couldn't see it either. I'm just glad I didn't die.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
That's true.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation.
It took a lot because I was on all the drugs.
Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
Oh yeah, I called her a bitch several times. I'm not apologizing for that, by the way. You did some pretty horrible things. Oh, whoopsie.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible.
Yeah.
That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Oh yeah.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Don't remember drugs! I love these responses! These responses are great! Don't remember drugs!
Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
Yeah, I got some free drugs out of it, so, you know.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yep.
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
Yeah. I do love the actress who plays Sai Nijima. I haven't mentioned her yet. Oh god. Elizabeth Maxwell. I may not have her last name correct, but I believe it's Elizabeth. I believe it's Maxwell, but either way, she is an amazing actress. She does a lot of work for Funimation and some other like companies and everything, and I have been floored by her performance as Sae. I absolutely loved it. This is where I first heard her, and then I started hearing her a bunch of other things afterwards. So yeah, I think she's amazing.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake.
Yeah.
But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Oh yeah.
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him.
Oh, I'm fine. I mean, like, all the... I'm... You know, actually, no, pamper me. I went through some bad shit, man. Love me. Everyone love me.
The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal.
Well, yes, but we already know that these people are horrible, so why is this weird?
If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
See, this is why I and a lot of other people feel that, like, canonically, he would have hooked up with Makoto in, like, the original version. In this version, I don't know. Like, you know, here's the thing: is that what I love is that there is a lot of evidence for all of it, and as I said, I'm personally gunning for Kasumi because I fucking love her. But I will say that, like, even on my first playthrough, I definitely, even though I had already shipped him with An, I hooked up with An in my very first playthrough, but by the time I got to this point, I was like, I really feel like I should have gone with Makoto, because she feels like the more appropriate love interest, at least for the original version. With Royal, I feel like it more leans toward Kasumi because of how much time you spend with her in the story, but that's also, like, you know, new stuff, so it's a little weird. Either way, I love Makoto, she's great. It was close. I don't remember much. It was a breeze. I don't remember much.
Don't. You shouldn't have to remember such things.
That is not how this works. I want to remember all the things, even the bad things. It will make me stronger.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion.
You hung out with your abusive fiancé. You know, good on you, Haru. You suffered a lot.
Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Yeah.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
Yeah, he did. He did, actually.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
No, he's optimistic. That's not carefree.
Can it, Cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you.
Hooray!
You saved me, after all.
You're welcome.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Aww.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Aww. It's true. Sojiro's badass.
That sounds familiar.
I'm honestly surprised that he says this, considering the fact that, like, you know, his little stint of, like, you know, having him punished because he tried to, you know, assault a woman, you know, like, it seems weird that Shido would remember him.
It's me, Akachi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
Yep. What I do love the Keith Silverstein is an amazing actor. I may have mentioned him before. He plays Shido. Oh my god, he just sells it. I fucking love it. He's amazing.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
Oh, the election, sure, but your cognitive world ain't safe from us, buddy.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in him yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
Yep.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
Of course he did.
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job.
Yep. Damn it.
I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Yeah, sometimes all you can do against people like him.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected.
Yep, but it was.
The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
Bad things.
The issue is simpler than that.
I mean, like, he's like a competent Donald Trump. He's just so fucked up, man. Dear God, imagine a competent Donald Trump. That is what we're dealing with. Oh my God, it's terrifying. We need to deal with it. We need to fucking shoot him in the face mentally.
This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Indeed!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Election headquarters is a good choice. Diet building is what it is.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
Hell to the yeah, we are. We have to.
Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge!
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that diet building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
Right.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Yeah.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the diet building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
Right.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
Oh, yeah, they are.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
Why wouldn't we?
We're intellectuals, you know.
No, Ryuji, you are not.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed.
Yep.
What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers.
So I like what Akechi's motivation is when we finally learn it. And like, for those of you that haven't played this yet, I won't spoil it until we get to the moment, but I love that like this gives us a even more backstory on Akechi. It's amazing.
If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root.
Yep, that's how he operates. The one thing it's obvious that Shido will definitely kill Akechi once this is over. Like, you know, but Akechi more than likely knows that and has his own plans about it.
After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
Ah, it's explaining how they got as far as they have. I get it.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests.
Aren't you doing the exact same thing?
The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival.
Leaders that think that they are, like, the only savior are the ones that are the most corrupt and causing the problems. I mean, like, that's why I very much despise the President of the United States right now. I don't like him. I think he's a son of a bitch who is like, I'm the best, I do everything good, and anyone who disagrees is stupid. And literally, it's like, yeah, you're a horrible person and I don't like you. And that's why I literally compare Shido to Donald Trump. God, it's just so scary, because, like, this game came out, like, in Japan before Donald Trump, was elected, but then we got it after he was elected, and I just couldn't help but see all of these parallels and be like, I want to do what the Phantom Thieves do to, like, Shido to Donald Trump. Like, change his heart and make him regret all the horrible things that he's done. But, we don't live in that reality, so that's why we have to go vote in November. So, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. This has been your PSA for today. I promise you that.
Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion.
Yep.
Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Haha!
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned.
Yep, he is a dictator. He puts the dick in dictator.
The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me.
I mean, if they knew that you were a backstabbing son of a bitch who murdered anyone to get what he wants, then I don't think that they would. And you know that.
And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one.
There it is.
Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Yep.
Well, how do I put this?
Well, looks like things have finally settled down. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
Chief's right. Let's take it easy for today. Oh boy.
I'll just add this.
I can finally save after so long. Oh my god. I've been recording for like over an hour now, and it's like basically all just cutscenes. Hi, Futaba.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy.
How so?
Well, remember how I put that
wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi. This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
I know.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
That's really smart.
So.
Oh, by the way, sorry, I almost didn't read that. The police report on your death isn't going to show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything to me even. As long as you stay quiet, you'll be fine.
Well, how do I put this?
And I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a Phantom Thief. Can't really go announcing what the Phantom Thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. Well, that's nice. Morgana? At any rate, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. You're even that's putting it too lightly. You had it rough in there, didn't you? I did. Only a little! Akechi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the Phantom Thieves. Indeed!
I'm gonna head back then.
I'm gonna head home. Go to bed, alright? I will. Futaba, you want to stay with me? You want to, hang out with me? No? Okay.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while.
Nope.
Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far.
I mean, kinda?
And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together.
Oh, well, that's good.
To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other.
I do. He's a son of a bitch.
But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well.
That makes sense. That is how I would think of it.
I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Oh, Morgana.
Well then, we should get to sleep.
We probably should.
You know, something that Futaba said before. When you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
Kasumi! It was Kasumi.
So it was Yoshizawa.
Of course it was.
Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
What are we gonna do? Wait, no, hold on. What are we doing? What are we doing? What is going on? Apparently Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero! I'm so glad Akechi's back! I hope they catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too! He really is amazing!
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is.
Ah!
Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track.
He's part of the problem!
Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
I'll show you.
Oh, we will. I love how they're showing, like, the others and everything going around like we used to. Hey, I've got my, like, day off attire. I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? You're a bad teacher! You're alive! Who's reporting you committed suicide? Call me when you can. I'm so confused. But as long as you're safe. Don't worry about school, just take care of yourself. Oh! Kawakami's so good. I know that you get, like, messages from all your confidants. I love it. I love it. Is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police just let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together.
Cut that out!
Quiet down! You're in class! Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in a zoo. Oh yeah. I received word from Kurusu's family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez, what do you people think school is anyway? A place where they keep youngsters so they don't get in trouble most of the day? It's almost time. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. No problems here. Oh, thank God you're safe. A suicide report was all over the news, and Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the question when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site's a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck. Oh, thanks, bro. Oh, a message from Oya. Some crazy stuff is going on with the Phantom Thieves. Are you okay? No worries, I'm good. Really? That's good. It's chaos over here because of the Phantom Thieves. You're still alive, so you must be scheming something, right? I gotta prepare myself for one more mountain. But I'm glad you're okay. I'm busy, so I'll talk to you again later.
Hey.
You don't need to worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. I plan to. You can take your time with it, too. Not like any customers are going to be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the keyword once the Chief's curry has energized you. That is the plan. Have you figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It's hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering, if he's been behind all these mental shutdowns, doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like the subway accident in April. Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway. Does he not care at all about innocent lives? That man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly there were still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? Probably so many that he doesn't even remember. How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try to think of one on site? Let's try that. If we're going to go, I'd like Akira-kun to join us, but... Would that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have Akira-kun join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's meet in front of the diet building and force that bastard's palace open.
Alright, let's head to the diet building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
Don't worry, I'm wearing glasses and I have a hood. I'm like Clark Kent at max level, man. See?
You going out?
That's the plan.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught, right? Ugh. The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
You got it, boss.
Akechi isn't here.
Nope.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and diet building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met. What about a mansion?
Since he's going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister,
Perhaps a school?
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
Imperial Palace? It's no good. I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
That's fine.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Or maybe it had some special move written in it.
It's actually smart to think that.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea. There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
I did some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country. It's how he's garnered everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
Thank you.
An exemplary answer.
Yep, completely useless.
It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
We've been spotted.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay?
You got it.
We should all think about this tonight.
Well, that sucked. We didn't learn anything.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more.
Ha! Ha! Fuck you!
However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety.
This is why you should promote mental health, because it is a very important thing that most governments do not focus on, which is stupid!
These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
I am enraged at you!
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility?
You wouldn't know that!
Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
That's what you're doing!
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Yep. I tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well. I couldn't find much outside his title and education. He's currently 53 years old and has gone from being a metropolitan assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would like to have as their boss. Wow, that's terrifying. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the Prime Minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Ugh.
Yeah. Shido's reputation is truly astronomical. It's preposterous. This isn't the popularity level of a normal politician anymore. What's so great about him? I seriously don't get it. He's a strong leader who protects the citizens. Well, supposedly. Is everyone blind? We'll just have to shed light on who he really is. By the way, is it okay if my sister joins us tomorrow? She's hoping she can be of help as well. Fine by me. Okay, I'll tell her that. Okay, we'll figure out the keywords tomorrow for sure. What's with all the love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. Yeah, me too, man.
Oh, you want
Strength training it is tonight!
Yes!
Alright, let's do it. Let me see your fighting spirit. Indeed. Morgana, what? Morgana, why are you on my leg? Ignore my heaviness. The weight is all in your mind. Your claws are digging into my calves! This is more fun than I thought. Yes, for you! Why did you do that? You horrible, horrible cat.
Nice going.
I am the stronger now.
Right. Well then.
Well, it's getting late. Why don't you get some sleep? Okay. That should put an end to the case. It's just like Shido-san said. We can't go wrong leaving things to Masayoshi Shido. Masayoshi. They pronounce it Masayoshi. Shido-san's gonna be in this election too, right? Politicians like him are promising. I mean, any politician who like, you know, like looks squeaky clean is typically like pretty dirty underneath, which is why, like, you know, people get all like uppity about elections and are like, oh, we should vote for like this guy because he seems so great. And it's like, no, everyone has problems. Everyone has things that like you're not gonna like about him. I mean, like, I voted for Obama and I liked Obama, you know, when he was president, but there wasn't everything about him I like. He did some things I didn't like, but I liked him better than everyone else, so that's why I voted for him. That's how it should be. It should be a lesser of two evils, and not like, you know, oh, this one person's so great, because honestly, if a candidate appeared to be like so great and so accepting, I'd be like, I can't trust you because you're too perfect, you know, and that's what Shido is pretending to be. My fortune reading said that you were okay, but I'm still worried about you, so please let me know. Everything's okay. I'm relieved to hear that. You appear to have avoided, your destiny of death. However, I can't see anything past that. Please be extra careful. If you're unsure about anything, I'll be waiting at my usual spot. Oh, that's nice. I like that. That's good. As your physician, I would like to confirm something. Please contact me as soon as you see this. I am still alive. Stop making me worried. I'm glad you're okay. I just got nervous when I saw the news. Well, I'll be at the clinic if you need my medicine. Well, I might. Something about the Phantom Thieves on the TV. Oh, that's right. Aren't you all supposed to be gathering here today? Make sure you finish up eating before everyone shows up. It's almost time for our meeting. Wonder if anyone has figured out the keyword.
Last one. Diamond mine. No good.
No one thought of a cruise ship. No one thought of a cruise ship. In all of the things that rich people have and like to experience, like that seems like one that should be on the list, don't you think? Yeah, sorry, spoilers, it's a cruise ship.
How many do we miss?
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
My God.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
It's true.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Oh, it's him!
Goro Akechi.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Him and his stupid composed face.
Yeah. Futaba has extra reason to hate him because it's implied that he's the one that killed, her mother, so yeah.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Oh my, really?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
Because he's a son of a bitch and he's, he has tricked people into believing that?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
Well, yeah, but often it's not that way.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Yeah.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongen-Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
That voice!
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
Hood up! Time to go! It's him. Sounds like the same voice I heard back then.
Hmm? Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
I love how him and Haru just go on.
Ryuji ran off toward the station, this way. By the way, did something happen? We didn't seem well a moment ago.
It's fine.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. Our government is littered with scandals, and criminals have taken a strong foothold in our society.
Yeah, that's you! You are causing both of those things!
Such a disgraceful past must be discarded.
Yes!
We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope.
Let's throw him overboard! Let's fuck this guy up!
So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury.
That's all you care about, is like having all the power.
So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
I'm not wrong! He is competent Donald Trump! Whoopsie.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together.
See, like, I feel like this is the perfect point where a sniper just needs to, like, pew! Like, shoot him in the face.
I hope to continue serving you all.
Fuck you!
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Ryuji, be careful! You're not equipped for this kind of intel.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevator.
Oh my god, he remembers! Oh, right.
What are you talking about?
Of course they don't remember.
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid, you don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
There it goes. That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man. It's no mistake. He's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future.
Oh, you're not gonna have to worry about that for much longer, asshole.
Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's why I got arrested.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before?
Yep.
The same guy? For real? Seriously?
I know. I actually, like, I know that it's like video game fantasy, but you know, like the idea that like small world, the same guy who came to his, like, you know, his town, wherever it was, and tried to assault a woman is the same guy who's trying to destroy like society and everything by basically being a dictator. So yeah, small world, man.
You're sure, aren't you?
Oh, positive.
Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
I do.
Let's get going, okay?
Yeah, I shouldn't be out in the open too long. Good thing Shido doesn't know what I look like.
Shido's the guy who set you up?
Yeah?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
I want to know myself.
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Destiny is on our side, ladies and gentlemen.
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future?
Yeah, of course he did. He's a son of a bitch.
He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different!
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different.
Oh, yeah.
It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
Yep.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
Not exactly.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet Building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Yep.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
Guy behind everything turned out to be your archenemy. What an oddly poetic twist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those clothes. You send out if everyone else is wearing their school uniforms. Might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out. I don't know if that's a good idea. My face wouldn't be covered up. Hey, hit me up. Don't worry, boss. I'm good. I ain't worried. It's cool. if you're all good. I don't need nothing. Stop by the shop if you want some weapons. Ah! I love how everyone's on our side with this, man! It's so fucking cool! Alrighty, well, I think that this is probably the best place to cut it for this episode. Oh, yeah. We have a Phantom Thieves, like, poster that we have up. That's cool. But yeah, this is the perfect place to cut it. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Next time, we're going into the palace for the first time. And it's, you know, we're just kind of, it's like the initial time and everything. I'm gonna be working on, my, confidants and everything in the next episode. To, you know, try and, you know, finish out the last of them that I, have to get all the way up there, you know? The good news is that we're gonna be going into the palace, pretty quickly. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty good. We'll get through a few confidants, and then I think that we'll, head into the palace and everything. Maybe either in the next episode or closer to the halfway point of it. Either way, I appreciate you being here, as I said before. Thank you to everyone who likes, comments, and subscribes to my channel. It really helps my channel grow. I sincerely appreciate it. So thank you, everyone, and keep up with that. More grow channel, please. I need to make my channel grow. Sorry, couldn't resist. Either way, thanks again, and until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.
Prior